diplomatic twist to the remonetization, with several embassies now having written to the MEA over the remonetization. They say diplomats and also tourists are facing huge problems. The MEA has in turn assured the embassies. Let's listen in.
November 11th, just 2 days after demonetization, we sent a letter to the Chief of Protocol expressing our concern with demonetization and how it's affecting the diplomatic community and the tourists coming from our country, which is a very important part of the problem. A couple of weeks later, after receiving no response, although I know that the Ministry of External Affairs have been trying to get some information from the Ministry of Finance regarding this issue, we wrote another letter to Foreign Minister Swaraj explaining to her in more details the issues that the embassies are facing on a daily basis, especially concerning the end of the month payroll for our staff. I mean, some embassies like mine is a very small embassy which we can manage, but some embassies like the Russian, the Chinese, the American are big missions which with many staff and many issues to solve on a daily basis. The fact that there's a limit, although it has been slightly increased for the diplomat accounts, for the embassy accounts, it is still not enough. You have to understand that big embassies in Delhi are like small towns, small villages, where we have foreign staff, local staff, issues on a daily basis concerning repair of the house, of the embassies, of the premises. We have to receive funds from the Indian nationals and our nationals that are here in response to renewing passports, legalization, getting visas, and right now some people just don't have the money to pay for these services. They don't have the amount of cash necessary to pay for some of these services. But we're also very concerned about tourists. Tourists are in the country. Maybe they came before demonetization and they changed money and they're having a hard time getting their money back into their currency, or they're just leaving back to their country and they can't get their money back in their currencies. We also have a lot of medical tourism patients who have changed a large amount of money to pay for doctors, the medicine, and the long stay in India, and now they just cannot confront this issue. Embassies are helping them somehow. The appeal to the government is please review our letters and try to give us some facilities in the ability to have